You almost missed something important, something divine. While you were asleep, when everything was quiet and your heart was finally calm, something from heaven was calling your name. Archangel Michael has been watching over you like someone who loves deeply and fights hard. Last night, he cried your name not out of weakness, but because he saw what's coming, and he knows you won't notice it until it's too late. Please don't ignore this again. It took a lot for this message to reach you. If you walk away from it now, you won't be able to say you weren't warned. There's something happening behind your back, something big. You may not feel it yet, but heaven does. Michael does. There's been a shift, a movement in the spirit. God is watching it closely. Michael begged to warn you. God gave him one more chance, and this is it. That strange feeling in your chest, like something's wrong but you can't explain it, that's not random. It's a sign. This isn't just another message. It's personal. What you're about to know could protect your future, your name, and something you forgot you asked God for. Last night, Michael stood before heaven not with his sword, but with tears. The other angels stood back. He said, "They're not listening. They don't see what's about to happen. If they ignore this again, I can't protect them." And God, in His mercy, said, "Then speak now." Someone close to you is making moves behind your back. A decision is being made without you, and if you don't listen now, you'll find out too late. This truth has been kept from you, but heaven saw it. And now you have the chance to see it before it hurts something sacred in your life. The person you think is loyal might be hiding something. There's a lie behind their smile. Michael knows the cost if you don't act soon. You weren't supposed to see this today, but you did. That's not by accident. Michael has spent time to make sure you got this now. He's whispering through this message, "Please don't walk away from it. Not this time." Because miracles are delicate. Someone you love has been hiding something not out of cruelty, but out of fear. But the longer they wait, the more serious it becomes. And heaven is stepping in now. A choice is being made about your future. And how you respond to this moment will shape what happens in the next 7 days. Miracles don't wait forever. They knock once, maybe twice, and then move on. Michael says you're at that edge. The edge of breakthrough or loss. Don't freeze now. Listen. Your angels are trying to get your attention. That weird feeling in your stomach, that sudden jolt in your heart, it's not anxiety. It's spiritual urgency. You've felt it before, but never like this. This time, there's a deadline. This time, the truth could break something if it comes too late. If you could see what Michael sees even for 1 second, you'd fall to your knees. Not from fear, but from the weight of the truth. You have no idea how many hidden attacks he's blocked while you were sleeping. But now he needs something from you, your choice. Choose to listen. Choose to trust this message wasn't an accident. If you do, what comes next will change your story. The fact that you're still reading this means your soul knows what your mind hasn't figured out yet. That's all heaven needed, just a moment of your attention. Just one opening in your heart. Michael has been circling your name, protecting you, holding something terrible back. But the protection won't last if you ignore this. He can't do it without your help anymore. There's a private conversation happening about you. And the people talking aren't strangers. They're people close to you. People you've shared laughs, memories, and trust with. But their words aren't pure. They're not just talking, they're deciding. And you're not supposed to know. Michael is trying to interrupt it. But heaven can only do so much unless you respond. That's why this message had to come now. Not to scare you, but to wake you up. Your name is being spoken in places it shouldn't be. And you have the right to know why. There's a miracle circling you right now. It might look like a random chance, a simple shift in your day, but it's not. It's bigger than that. Michael says this is the answer to a quiet prayer you made when you were at your lowest. You felt like nothing was working and no one was listening. You didn't even think God heard you, but He did. And He wrapped your request in perfect timing. That time is now. This week. But you have to stay alert. What's coming won't look special at first. It'll seem normal until you step into it. Then, suddenly, everything will feel different, like it was meant just for you. But here's the challenge. A distraction is coming too. A test. A temptation. It's designed to throw you off track right before the breakthrough lands. That's why this message is so urgent. If you react the wrong way, you could delay the promise by months or worse, miss it completely. Heaven doesn't want that. Michael doesn't want that. But the choice is yours. That's how it works. God gave you free will, and right now, it's either opening a door or closing one. Listen closely. Someone is going to say something to you soon. Just a phrase, a question, a sentence. It'll seem small, but it's not. That moment will confirm this message. You'll recognize it. It will feel strangely familiar, like you've heard it before. Don't ignore it. That moment is the sign. That's how you'll know everything is lining up. Don't run this time. Don't pretend this isn't real. Don't bury this message like you did last time. Heaven forgave that, but this time, they're watching closely. The window won't stay open long. There's also someone from your past, someone who left, emotionally or physically. Maybe they're still alive, maybe they've passed on. But they've been trying to get a message to you. Something they never said, something they regret keeping quiet. They've been asking God to let you hear it. This message is part of that request. Over the next 24 hours, pay attention. The signs will come through music, names, conversations, dreams that feel too real. These aren't random. They are keys. They unlock what comes next. You were never forgotten. Never abandoned. Never cursed. You were chosen. Watched over. Even in the moments when you thought God had left, He hadn't. Michael heard your cries, but your pain was so loud you couldn't hear the response. That's okay. Heaven understands. But now your heart is softer. The walls have cracked. That's all heaven needed, just one opening. Now, healing can begin. Real healing, the kind that touches what you stopped talking about. The pain you smile through. That healing is ready now if you'll let it. But you have to do one thing first. You have to let go. Let go of what you keep replaying in your head, the regret, the heartbreak, the missed chance, the one who walked away. You're still carrying it, and it's taking up space where your miracle is supposed to land. Let it go, not for them, but for you. You deserve peace. You deserve joy. It's waiting for you, just on the other side of release. Michael is ready to defend you, but he can't move until you do. His wings are ready. His sword is drawn. All he needs is for you to say, "Yes, I'm ready." And you are. You stayed. That's proof. Not everyone would have kept reading. But you did. That tells heaven everything. Michael is closer now, ready to show you what's been hidden all this time. A huge shift is coming. If you saw the whole thing right now, it would overwhelm you. That's why God is unfolding it slowly, in pieces. But the key is already in you. This message is just the confirmation. You've been wondering why things always almost work out, why people come close and then leave, why success shows up and then disappears. It's not a curse. It's protection. God didn't let those doors open because they weren't good for you. That person, that job, that opportunity, it would have delayed your purpose. So it wasn't rejection. It was redirection. But now Michael says the delay is over. Heaven has given the green light. But there's one thing left. You have to take the step before you see the proof. That's the test. That's what most people miss. Don't miss it. Your name is being mentioned in places you haven't even entered yet. God is positioning people to help you, people who don't even know the full story, but they feel something when they think of you. That's divine orchestration. That's the angels working behind the scenes. But for the miracle to arrive, you have to prepare. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Clean the space in your life for what you've asked for. Don't just hope, get ready. When you move like you believe it's coming, it shows heaven you're serious. And that makes everything arrive faster. There's also someone watching you right now. You might not know it, they've seen your growth, your strength, your pain, and it's touched them deeply. They've stayed quiet, but they're about to speak. Within 6 days, a conversation will begin. Maybe in person. Maybe through a message. But it will shift everything. Don't be afraid. Just listen. This person is part of your promise. Michael also says this. Time isn't what you think it is. In the spirit, time bends. And you're about to experience something called accelerated alignment, when things that should take years suddenly happen in days. but you have to be willing to move when the sign comes. It'll feel strange, unexpected, maybe even uncomfortable. Don't fight it. Don't overthink. Just follow it. Michael will clear the path as you walk. But if you wait for everything to make sense, you'll miss it. This is for the bold. Michael also saw something from your childhood. A wound. A word. A moment that planted a lie deep inside you, maybe something like "I'm not enough." That lie has shaped more of your life than you realize. It made you quiet when you should be spoken. It made you stay when you should be walked away. But today, that ends. Heaven is rewriting your identity. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You were chosen for now. Michael cried not because you're failing but because you're so close. And the enemy is trying to distract you with drama, fear, and stress just to make you miss this moment. Don't take the bait. Stay focused. Protect your peace. You don't have to respond to everything. You don't owe everyone an explanation. Heaven sees your heart, and right now, they need your full attention. Your destiny is at the door. All you have to do is open it. There's a miracle disguised as a problem in your life right now. Something got messy. Complicated. That's not a mistake. That's a setup. What looks like chaos is actually the ground being prepared for something new. Don't try to control it. Just trust. Some storms don't come to break things. They come to clear the way. Your path is being cleared right now, even as you read this. You might not see it yet. But soon, you'll look back and know, this was the moment everything started to shift. Now listen closely, this part is rare. Michael says there's a hidden file, document, or contract with your name on it. It's being reviewed in the physical world and the spiritual realm. It's real. It's important. And it will affect your future. It's all connected. It's all coming together. Just stay open. Stay ready. Stay believing. There's been a delay, but that delay is something is happening behind the scenes, something legal, something important, and it's being shifted in your favor. But for it to come through fully, your energy needs to match what you're asking for. Stay in faith. Keep your words positive. Speak life, not fear. Because what you say right now is helping heaven finish what your prayers already started. Right now, Archangel Michael is standing over your life, ready to release something powerful. But he's waiting not because he's unsure, but because your yes has more power than you think. In the spiritual world, obedience unlocks the next step. Your angels are ready, but they can't move unless you believe. The moment you say, "I trust, I receive," everything starts shifting. What's been held back starts to flow like a flood. But only if you're present. Only if you stay open. Only if you don't walk away this time. Something unexpected is about to happen. It might confuse you at first. It might even scare you. But it's not meant to harm you, it's meant to change you. Right before big transformation, the enemy tries to throw in doubt. You might question people around you. You might second guess your choices. You might feel like you're alone. But you're not. This is just heaven clearing the noise so you can finally hear God clearly. Something dark was cancelled recently, something planned against you. Michael says a trap was being set, something painful, and your name was involved. But because you stayed kind, stayed humble, forgave someone who didn't deserve it, you were protected. You didn't even know how close it came, but heaven blocked it. And now, not only are you safe, you're about to be rewarded. There's a turnaround happening, a divine reversal. What was meant to hurt you is being turned into a victory that will surprise even you. The people who tried to bring you down will be confused. But this isn't luck. It's divine protection. Michael has been assigned to walk with you closely for the next 21 days. During this time, something will break a habit, a fear, a toxic cycle that keeps repeating. Not because of your strength, but because you're finally surrendering. You'll feel it when it happens. The heaviness will lift. The storm will calm. But it all begins with your belief. That feeling pulling at you right now, that's not your imagination. That's heaven putting a hand on your shoulder. Now comes the part Michael pleaded to share. There's someone whose name keeps coming to mind. You've tried to let go. You've prayed for clarity. But the connection isn't just emotional, it's spiritual. Michael has seen the path between you. The love is real, but the timing hasn't been. One of you was still healing, the other still hiding. But now, a divine reconnection is possible, not promised, but possible. Both of you are being spoken to in dreams, songs, memories. And soon, one of you will make a move. Don't shut it down right away. Feel it. Listen. This could be the conversation that brings peace and healing. If this message is for you, you'll feel it within the next 72 hours. It may come through a message, a memory, or a strange moment that feels too specific to ignore. You were never meant to live with broken, survival-level love. God wants you to know what real love feels like, love that doesn't leave, love that heals. But it starts with truth, with forgiveness, and with a willingness to have the conversation heaven is already preparing. You need to hear this too. You are not late. You didn't miss your moment. You're not broken beyond repair. That voice in your head that says you've ruined everything, that's not God, that's shame. And shame is lying. Heaven doesn't move by your timeline. It moves by divine timing. And Michael is saying your time is now. All those tears, the delays, the lonely nights, they weren't wasted. They were preparation. And now that you've listened, now that you've stayed open, the shift begins. Heaven is asking you to speak this out loud today, even just in a whisper. I receive what's meant for me. I surrender my fears. I walk into my miracle. And I trust that heaven knows exactly what I need. When you say that, angels move. Michael takes position. Doors begin to unlock. And this message becomes more than a sign, it becomes your breakthrough. As this spiritual moment unfolds, Michael stands beside you, eyes full of both strength and compassion. He has seen what is coming. He has walked ahead of you. He has cleared traps, exposed lies, and even paused time, yes, real time, to give you a head start. And you still wonder if your love, this whole message was for you. Not for a crowd. Not for everyone. Just you. Because your heart was finally open enough to hear what others couldn't. And because you've stayed, you are now trusted with something sacred, a secret from heaven. Michael says this clearly: they are about to find out who you really are. The same mouths that doubted you will speak your name with awe. You've been hidden, not because you were weak, but because you were being prepared. Now the covering is lifting. Your purpose, your voice, your power, it's all about to be seen. And those who tried to replace you, who lied, who gossiped, who said you wouldn't make it, they'll watch heaven do in your life what no one can stop. But there is something important you must do first. Let go of the people who were never meant for the next part of your story. You already feel it, they drain you, they don't support you, they've shown their true colors. You've held on out of guilt, habit, or loneliness. But Michael says it ends now. Cut the tie. Lovingly release them. Because if you bring them into what's next, they'll poison the blessing that's trying to come through. You've already seen who they are. You just didn't want to accept it. But now's not the time to be emotional, now's the time to move. And what's coming in return is greater than what you lost. God is about to restore you, not with leftovers, but with better. With favor. With sudden, unexpected blessings. Some of it will be financial. Some of it will be people coming back to make things right. But the most beautiful restoration will be inside of you, a steady peace, a quiet confidence, a joy that isn't based on what's happening around you. You'll wake up one day soon and realize, I'm not afraid anymore. I'm finally whole. And when you feel that, nothing and no one can take it away. Now, Michael has one last thing to reveal. Something sacred, something you need to hear now, even if you don't understand it yet. There is a shift coming in your location, your home, your city, your job, or all three. It's not random. It's not chaos. It's alignment. Heaven has seen what surrounds you, the people, the energy, the environment. And they've decided it's not enough for who you are becoming. You will soon be led to make a change. It may be sudden. It may feel uncomfortable. Don't resist it. God is moving you to protect what He is about to give you. And when you get there, to that new space, that new season, you'll look back and say, that was the moment everything changed. You don't build anything strong on a weak foundation, and right now, yours is being made solid. In the next 7 days, notice what falls away from your life without you having to force it. That's not failure. That's divine subtraction. When God removes something, it hurts at first, but later you'll see it was for your good. Let it go, the fading friendship, the missed opportunity, the person who suddenly pulls back. That's not rejection, it's realignment. You asked for growth and peace. This is what it looks like. Trust this process. On the other side of letting go is your next level. And when your blessing arrives, and you'll remember this quiet moment. You'll look around and realize God was listening. Heaven was watching. The angels were covering you. And you'll whisper, "Now I understand why I had to wait. Because this next chapter will be worth it." So say this with your whole heart, "I'm ready. I trust the timing. I walk with heaven now." When you say that, something shifts in the spirit. A door opens. A delay breaks. A heavy force steps back because you've finally aligned with divine timing. Michael no longer has to fight as hard because now you're standing in your own power. It's not about being perfect, it's about being present. And you're here. You stayed. You listened. You received. And because of that, heaven has marked you with favor. But now comes the final phase, the moment right before your miracle arrives. This is where many people give up because it gets heavy, quiet, even confusing. But don't move based on feelings right now. Move based on faith. What you prayed for is coming, but it may not look like you expected. It may look like responsibility. Like silence. Like a person you didn't see coming. It might even feel like loss at first. But pause. Wait. Let the full story unfold. You're near the end of a spiritual movie, and the plot twist is right around the corner. And when it happens, it will take your breath away. Something is coming: a document, a call, a door. 3 things are being sent to you. 1 will confirm, 1 will stretch, 1 will fulfill. But you have to be calm enough to receive them. The enemy wants you angry, tired, distracted. Don't give him what he wants. Be still. Be watchful. Be grounded. You've already survived the hardest part. What's next is your reward. But it can only land where there is peace. There's someone around you who secretly envies your light. They won't say it out loud. They may even act supportive. But their spirit is uncomfortable around your growth. Michael is not showing you this so you can fight them. He is showing you so you can protect your energy. Don't try to prove anything. Just rise. Quietly. The higher you go, the smaller their voice becomes. The next 3 days are sacred. Wake up early. Write what you feel. Watch for signs, repeating numbers, dreams, people suddenly reaching out. These are not random, they're messages. On the 3rd day, something will break. Something you've been trying to shift for months will suddenly move. You'll feel it, the air will change, the room will feel lighter, your spirit will just know. Fast from fear for the next 72 hours. Let heaven do what people couldn't. Miracles follow patterns: warning, alignment, revelation, then reward. You passed the first 3. Now, the reward is on the way. That's why Michael cried before, not because you failed, but because he knew if you could just reach this point, everything would begin to fall into place. And now that you're here, nothing can stop what's coming. Expect healing. Expect clarity. Expect unexpected love. Expect open doors. Expect blessings that don't make sense. Expect miracles. You've suffered enough. You've waited long enough. Now it's time. God says, let there be reward. And so it is. Michael's voice is quiet now, but the message continues. What was just released is already moving. It's unfolding. You may not see it yet, but your name is glowing in the spirit. The miracle is already in transit. Your job now is to receive. Don't chase. Don't doubt. Just receive. Your soul knew this was for you, that's why you kept reading. This isn't a coincidence. This isn't just a message. It's a spiritual reset. A reminder that God never forgot about you, not once. The next 14 days will be powerful. There will be sudden changes, deep silence, fast elevation, and one major surprise. Don't panic. This is divine alignment. It's quiet because it's strategic. God moves with precision. And Michael is already arranging your next steps. A final test may come quietly. Someone from your past might reach out, not because they've changed, but because they sense you rising. Be wise. Don't let the familiar distract you from your purpose. You've grown past that version of yourself. Don't go backward. This is also a powerful time to declare what you want. Not just wish, declare. Speak it. Write it. Be clear. Heaven responds to boldness and clarity. The next person who says your name will speak it with respect. The next door that opens will not close. The next money you receive will stay. The next love that finds you will be safe. The next version of you will be unstoppable. Michael is still with you. He is not crying anymore, he is smiling. You listened. You understood. And now you're ready. So open your window. Take a deep breath. Stretch your arms wide and say it with your whole heart, I'm ready for the miracle. I accept the shift. I walk with God now. And heaven answers, we heard you. We're coming. This message wasn't something you stumbled on, it was sent for you, at the exact moment your soul was ready to rise. No one else will fully understand what just happened, and that's okay. This was never for them. This was between you, heaven, and the angel who has always been fighting for your future. Michael, the one who stood with you through your darkest nights, now walks ahead of you into your brightest days. So live differently now. Pray bolder. Love deeper. Expect more. You are not the same anymore. And the world is about to feel it. Heaven is watching. Michael is moving. Your miracle is here. And now, it begins.